How Uber's founder lost his own company. In 2010, a small startup promised to change transportation forever. By 2015, it was worth over $50 billion. By 2017, its own investors forced out the founder. This is the story of ambition, power, scandal, and the civil war inside Uber Technologies Incorporated. This is how Travis Kalanick lost his own empire. Uber began with a simple idea. Tap a button. Get a ride. No cash, no dispatchers, no taxi negotiations. It felt revolutionary. Kalanick wasn't just building a company. He was declaring war on the taxi industry. City by city, Uber expanded aggressively, ignoring regulations, launching before approvals, fighting governments in court. Investors loved it. Growth was explosive. Losses didn't matter. Dominance did. By 2015, Uber was the most valuable private startup in Silicon Valley. But internally, cracks were forming. In 2017, a blog post changed everything. A former engineer exposed Uber's toxic workplace culture, allegations of harassment, HR ignoring complaints, a hyper-aggressive win-at-all-costs mindset. Then came the scandals, #DeleteUber, trending worldwide, videos of Kalanick arguing with drivers, accusations of corporate espionage, federal investigations. The public image collapsed. Investors began to panic. The same aggression that built Uber was now destroying it. Behind closed doors, a battle was brewing. Board members feared IPO failure, brand collapse, legal disaster. Major investors demanded change. Travis Kalanick resisted. But power in Silicon Valley doesn't belong to founders forever. It belongs to capital. In June 2017, after mounting pressure, Kalanick resigned as CEO. The man who built Uber was forced out of Uber. Enter Dara Khosrowshahi. His mission: stabilize the chaos, repair the brand. Prepare for IPO. Uber went public in 2019. But it was no longer the reckless empire of Travis Kalanick. It became corporate, controlled, measured. The era of domination at any cost was over. Uber's story isn't just about rides. It's about power. Founders believe they own their companies, but once investors enter, control becomes negotiable. Travis Kalanick built one of the fastest growing companies in history. But in the end, growth wasn't enough. Because in business, winning the market doesn't mean you win the boardroom. Empires aren't destroyed overnight. They collapse slowly through arrogance, greed, fear, or one fatal mistake. Today's giant can become tomorrow's warning, because in business, power is temporary, loyalty is fragile, and control is never guaranteed. This is Empire Explained, where we break down the rise, the power, and the fall of the world's greatest empires. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for the next empire, because the next collapse is already in motion.